Go.
Hello! Well, we've reached the source of the River Severn. It can be a bit demoralising having to walk uphill and add extra miles on before you even start the walk. But we're here. James is bare feet because it's a bit boggy and he's only got shoes. But now we're literally just going to do a few more photos and then we're going to head straight back down again. The date, I believe, is Sunday the 8th of July, so the official start starts tomorrow. We'll just get off the top here before we give it a go. But one thing I did want to show you, if you stray at all off the path up here in this peat bog, you can end up in a lot of trouble. So it's a bit more peaty than what we're used to. Would you say worse than Dartmoor, James?
Yeah, there's a bit of floating grass as well, like Dartmoor. It's quite boggy.
But we'll get the camera out a bit later on as well. Goodbye. And now this is what I meant about if you put a wrong foot,
you've got to go right.
you're going down. And so James is testing the ground in front of him with his walking poles. There he goes. Now it's my turn. Oh dear. Okay, here we are. We've essentially, this is our first night's camp. You can see our bashers over there. Mine's the desert one. James is the wooded one. I'll let you judge which one's been put up better. There are midges galore, aren't there?
Absolutely getting eaten. Proper Scandinavian and Scottish midges in the middle of Wales. I don't know if they've been recorded here before, but they're certainly visiting today in their thousands.
So it could be a case that if they get too bad, it's a night in the gents. So hopefully not. Hopefully they'll go and leave us alone. But we'll speak to you tomorrow morning. Bye. Well, here we are in the town of Llanidor. That's very badly pronounced. The locals call it Linny. As you can see, a very nice part of the River Severn. It's only on walks like this you actually see villages you normally wouldn't get to see. There's James, yeah, recovering from the midges. Well, here we are in the little village of Cowes, I think that's how you pronounce it. Had a good first morning on Monday the 9th of July. What do we reckon we've done, James? Between 13-14 miles by lunchtime? It's not too bad, so really we're looking at doing another 10-15 miles and then we'll call it a day, and hopefully that'll be just coming up to Welshpool. Alright, speak to you soon, bye bye. Ooh, look at that. Okay, it's the end of the first day, Monday the 9th of July. We've got a fine example of perseverance here, because even though on the OS map it said that this caravan park did not take tents, we asked the chap that was the owner of it and he said you're more than welcome. So just over there we've got our bashers all set up, ready to go. It's been a long old day, probably 25 miles. It was always going to be the hardest day, the up and downs. It's quite hot actually because the sun came through as well. So what we're going to do is just wash up, eat a dinner, and if there's time maybe go for a pint. Depends how sore we're feeling really at the end of the day. But I'll speak to you tomorrow. Okay, it's Tuesday the 10th of July and we are busy navigating the public footpaths of Wales, which is really difficult because they are not signposted. Hence we zigzag probably an extra mile across this field because we don't have a clue where we're going. But this seems to be the footbridge we're looking for. As you can see, it doesn't look as if it gets used too often. So back across the River Severn here, then into Welshpool for lunch, and then on to, I keep saying Swansea, Shrewsbury. So we'll see you later.
Hello, it's Tuesday morning at about 20 past 11. We're just heading on our way to Welshpool, hopefully for lunch. We're on the side of the Montgomery Canal, which is very quiet and pleasant. Lots of little bridges and things to cross under, so yeah, it's quite scenic. Fortunately we're following the main road a lot, so it's a little bit noisy next to us. But
and have a look at my bites.
Oh dear.
We've been eaten alive, well certainly me. They don't seem to like the taste of you.
No they don't, quite rightly so. Right, so next call is Welshpool, where we shall hopefully have some lunch.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Right, it's the Tuesday the 10th of July. We've been making our way to Shrewsbury. Offansdyke is extremely muddy and extremely flooded, so we've had to take alternative routes using public footpaths which aren't well signposted at all. It's a complete nightmare. We're still 15 miles from Shrewsbury. I'll be honest, it's 6 o'clock at night. We're probably not going to get there till 11, 12 o'clock in the evening. So
12, 1.
1 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be a long night, but we're determined to get there. So I'll speak to you again a bit later on this evening. Hi, it's Wednesday the 11th of July. We managed to reach Tewkesbury last night, very late in the day. Unfortunately, I've lost James now through injuries. Got a slightly bad back and a bad knee as well, so I'm on my own today. Hopefully Rhino will join me tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm on my way. First thing in the morning, had a big breakfast, and I'll speak to you later. Bye bye. Hello, it's Wednesday the 11th of July. I'm just coming into Ironbridge, and just an example of the problems that I'm facing at the moment. Because the river level is so high, that down there should be the Severn Way Walk path, but it's completely under the water at the moment. So we're having to use the road quite a lot, which is fine here, but I'm told that it's completely flooded about 5 miles upstream. So we'll see how it goes then. Thanks a lot. Bye. Hello, this is the evening of Wednesday the 11th of July. I'm just coming round to Hampton Load. I thought I'd just do a bit of video footage so you can see what the footpaths are like. You can't actually see the footpath, you have to machete your way all the way down through all the stinging nettles and everything. So this is why it's taken quite so long. Just gone through Bridge North, and hopefully I'll be at the campsite in about 30 minutes. Right, speak to you then, bye bye. Good morning, it's Thursday the 12th of July. I'm at Hampton Load campsite. Tipped down again last night with rain, but at the moment blue skies for the first time on the trip. So ideal opportunity to dry out as much kit as I can, including my boots. You see, this is more of a caravan park than a campsite, but there's my little tent there. Hopefully Rhino's going to be joining me today. I'm going to try and meet him in Bewdley, which is about 6 miles from here, and I'll talk to you then. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Upper Arley. You might recognise this gentleman over here. He's been very kind enough to give this gentleman over here a lift for the second stage of the trip. How you feeling, Rhinestone?
Petrified.
Petrified, really? You're looking confident.
Yeah.
New trousers?
As a man needs to be for these trips.
As you can see over here, I've had supplies brought to me, more food, a nice pair of red underwear. And we'll be on our way to Bewdley and hopefully Worcester today. Bye bye.
Hello everybody, this is the Rhinestone Cowboy. I've just joined, well, not quite just joined. We've done a couple of miles. That's how many?
Couple of miles.
Darren is a broken man. For me to have bring a knee guard, he ended up wearing the knee guard. There you go.
Unfortunately my knee is getting a little sore, and if it's going to stay the distance then it needs some support.
So I've offered up my health and safety for his. Just so that we know that he can make it, even if I have to drop out after 2 or 3 days, pushing him to the limits kind of thing. But we've now gone through Bewdley and Stourport, and we're now at Titton, literally on the junction to go down to the river to follow it straight down again.
Hopefully making Worcester, depending on how bad we are. But we'll speak later.
Speak later, bye.
Go.
Hello everybody, this is the 13th of July. We are in Worcester, or Worcester, as Darren would say. We're literally just getting ready to scarper into the wilderness again, and apparently our lovely day of sunshine, or half a day of sunshine yesterday, was the only day that we're going to see in this trip. Apparently we've got high ends of rain coming, and in some particular places torrential rain, so we're gonna love it. And apparently most of the trip we've got is flooded, so we're gonna be sloshing away. I'm just kind of putting together my little foot patches on the toes, both ends, and then because I've got nice little blisters on each side, I'll be patching them up. So we'll give you a shout a bit later on the day, just to give you an update. All the best, bye.
Hello, we're just outside Worcester. We tried going back on the river path, but it was just too muddy, too wet. Our boots immediately got completely and utterly drenched and our feet are wet already. So we're going to try and find a road which runs parallel with the path. We've seen the weather forecast, torrential rain coming in a couple of hours just to add to our fun and excitement. But we hopefully will get to Gloucester tonight, and I'll speak to you a bit later on.
Wishful dreaming.
I know.
Fair enough, cheers.
Okay, it's Friday the 13th of July. If you ever want to doubt how much effort's required doing this, then Rhino's t-shirt's a fine example.
That is body salt.
That's body salt. And if you turn around, you can see it on down the straps of his back as well.
I am exhausted.
Hard work.
And we're not even at Tewkesbury yet, so we've got another 3-4 miles to go. Heartbreaking.
Yeah, we'll speak to you again once we hit Tewkesbury.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to Tewkesbury on Friday the 13th of July. I can't lie, I'm exhausted. So's Rhino. That's why he's holding the camera, because he looks so bad he doesn't want to be in front of it.
Nope.
We're going to try and get to Gloucester this evening. It's another 11 miles. So it's going to be slow and steady. It's 5 o'clock, so it could be an 8 or a 9 o'clock job. We will get back to you later this evening. Bye bye.
Bye bye. 3, go.
It's Saturday the 14th of July. I'm afraid I've lost the Rhinestone Cowboy for this day. I'm afraid injury has taken him. Killed in action, in other words.
I'm not going to comment.
So it's just me on my own again today. I'm hoping to get to Slimbridge. The weather is shocking again. I imagine most of the paths are going to be either seriously muddy or half a foot under water, so it could be more road diversions. But I will keep you updated as I go along, and I'll speak to you later.
Hello, this is Saturday the 14th of July. Thought I'd give you more evidence of what the Severn Way is actually like. Well, here it is, completely and utterly covered, and then with half a foot of water in the trench below. And that's what it's been like all the way. And again, this is why I'm behind schedule. I'm having to hack my way through. It's becoming a little bit of a nightmare actually. Hopefully it will get a bit better further on. Cheers, bye bye.
Good morning. My name's Derek, and I've come to join Darren today on the final stretches of his journey from Slimbridge through to the second Severn Bridge. I'm walking injured, as you can see. So it's a manly cast for a little broken finger, but I've got to come and join this man who's suffering a little bit. Should to say for the 200 miles the bloke's already walked. So it's going to be a good day, good pace, and we'll get him to the end.
Well, he's only saying good pace because we've been going 3 minutes. I'll get the video back out again in about 4 or 5 hours time. We'll see how morale's changed. Speak to you later.
Cheers.
Bye.
It's Sunday the 15th of July. We've reached the second Severn Bridge. It wasn't without incident. It's now 8:30. It's been an absolute nightmare actually. We've had to climb the first Severn Bridge because what did we do, Del?
Well, the actual map wasn't exactly correct.
No, so we had to do a few crossing off barriers and fences to get up the side of the bridge. We've then gone around the houses, round the back there, across the field. We saved a sheep's life at the same time. But we're here now. This is the end. I really hurt. I won't be doing one of these walks for a fair few months. But thank you for everyone.
He's done a cracking job. I'm really proud of him. Oh, there you go. No, I just wanted to make you cry.